Welcome back everyone. Quickly, let's continue our discussion on CSS fonts. Right now we'll be discussing about how to set the font size with EM, the EM value. To allow users to resize the text in the browser menu, many developers use EM instead of pixels. One EM is equal to the current font size. The default text size in browsers is 16 pixels. So the default size of one EM is 16 pixels. The size can be calculated from pixels to EM using this formula. Pixels pixels divided by 16 pixels is equal to EM. So this is how it goes. In this example, the text size in EM is the same as the previous example in pixels. If you watch our previous example, you understand how we specify the pixels. But however, with the EM size, it is possible to adjust the text size in all browsers. And again, unfortunately, there is still a problem with other versions of the Internet Explorer. The text becomes larger than it should when made larger and smaller than it should when made smaller. So I'm going to be exploring these EM values also, so you guys can see how it works in easy terms. So right here now, let's say for instance now I want to specify pixel in our EM. In our browser we use pixels to control all this. Now we are going to use our EM. Say by default, when we give our document, this is our let me delete all this right here. Right here I'm selecting our h1 tag, then I'm giving it font family. I'm giving it font size. When I give it font size, I'm going to give it 1 pixel. When I give it 1 pixel, definitely 1 pixel is equal to 16 1 EM. Sorry, I'm going to give it 1 EM. When I give it 1 EM, definitely 1 EM is equal to 16 pixel. When I reload, you are going to see this. The function is going to, can you see it reflects right here now? So when I say, for instance, now when I give this one like 0.5, let's give it 0.5. When I give it 0.5 or 0. Yes, when I give it 0.5 EM, can you see it reduces the pixel? Definitely, let me bring out my dark calculator. When we say 0.5 times 16, so definitely I'm giving it like 8 pixel. So when we specify 8 pixel in our document now, let's see if it's going to look the same. When I specify 8 pixel now, let's save our document and reload. We're going to see what will happen now. Can you see it doesn't change? It's the same as what? It's the same as 0.5 EM. So that's why it doesn't change. When I reload, can you see? So definitely when you specify like 2 EM, when we specify like 2 EM, definitely we are specifying 32 pixel. When I specify 2 EM, let's reload our document now. You see our h1 tag is getting 32 pixel. When I give it 32 pixel by default, let's say 32 pixel, you're going to see that it's also the same. When I give it 32 pixel now, let's reload our document. Can you see nothing changed in our document? Definitely we are saying that in our calculator, we are saying that 2 times 16, that's 32 pixel. That's why we said 2 pixel. This the 2 EM is mean that you are saying 2 times, you understand, 2 times 16. So by default, because by default our text font is at 16 pixel. So when I reload, can you see no any changes? So when I give it 16 pixel, let's say I select double element now, I can select p tag. When I select p tag, all this is going to have, you're going to add more to their size. Can you see this one is having 32 pixels and this one is also having 32 pixels? And also when I specify like 1 EM, definitely 16 pixels. When I specify 16 pixels, all of it is going to reduce at once. We are selecting it multiply and when we give this 16 pixels, we are going to see no changes is going to happen to our document because it's the same as pixel. Can you see? So let's say we are controlling it easily so that we work smart. That's why we are using our EM. So when you use like 3 EM, definitely you are saying that 16 times what? Let me say 3 EM. Definitely we are saying 16 times 3. That is what? That is 48 pixel. So when we reload our document now, this can you see it's happened to have 48 pixel. Now when we give it 48 pixel right here, nothing is going to change. 48 pixel, because that is the can you see when I reload, no any problem with our document. So that's how you can control this with your em and pm or whatsoever you want to do. Let me just give it 1 em, which is 16 pixel, so we can go with this. Can you see? So that's how you can use your em value in your font size property. And what akorede ayofe is my name once again. I wish to see you guys next time to the next tutorial. Peace and love.